Sagittarius. This is going to be a reading for January 10th through 16th. The 16th is the last day before the full moon on the 17th. Good to know if you notice that the moon's energies affect you at all, which they affect everybody, some more than others. But so, Sagittarius, I have pulled some cards for you already. Let's dive in. It's interesting. Okay, so we have in the center energy, present energy, we have the Chariot crossed by the Fool. And there's a lot of like movement energy here in your reading, Sagittarius. So it feels like, and you know, the Chariot is all about movement and moving forward and kind of not looking behind you, and you're driven, you've got a goal and you're just going for it. You've got 3 Knights also in your reading, which is kind of similar energy, just like the Knights sometimes are a little reckless, right? Like they just go for it. They're just like driven forward, and so is the Chariot. And it's crossed by the Fool. So I would say what is blocking you potentially is just diving in and taking that leap, which for you, Sagittarius, is usually not a problem. So that's what I have for you, center energy. Let's see what the reading is really about. The placement of what it's really about is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. And it just feels like more of that energy. What the reading is really about is moving forward with passion, with your heart on your sleeve, but movement forward, right? The Knights are usually about movement forward, or they're about taking action and messages. A lot of times there'll be messages coming in, maybe not as much as like the Page, but you have 3 Knights here. And the Chariot. It's just a lot of movement forward, Sagittarius. If you feel driven forward right now, I see what's going on here. But then you have a little hang up in what you think is going to happen. So what the reading is really about, Knight of Cups. Let's see, in your recent past, you have the Knight of Coins. And it almost feels like someone is showing up here in your reading, Sagittarius, with 3 Knights going on here, and especially this one in your recent past. This could be someone showing up in your reading, you know, maybe a very Knight energy person. And if it's in the recent past, the Knight of Coins he's actually the Knight that doesn't move as much as the others. He's a Knight that actually wants to like create a home and like build fertile land. He's usually the slower of all the Knights. So if you've got a Knight in your world, your dreamscape that is a little slower than the rest, you know, that could be him showing up. But, you know, with these 3 Knights, I also do feel like it's your energy. It feels just like that movement forward energy. What you think is going to happen is the Hanged Man. So what you think is going to happen is the complete opposite of all this movement energy. You think that you're going to be stagnant. You could also be thinking that all this movement is going to give you a new perspective on something. And that could be. In the outside energies, in supportive energies, we have the Hermit. So that could just be that you don't really have any supportive energies right now and that it's just you. But it could also be that it's not necessarily people supporting you right now. It's like the universe. It's like it's the outer that is actually inner. You know, you have to go inside to find that outer expansion, energetic help, right? So it almost says that like there is no looking outside for supportive energies for you right now. With all this movement forward, this is all you, baby. It's inside you. So you have to find it in here, the support that you're looking for, if you're looking for support or expecting support. What you can and can't do. What you can't do is just roll over and die because you're moving forward like crazy. And the fact that you think you're going to be stagnant makes sense that this card would be like, no, you can't be stagnant. What you can do is another Knight. What you can do is the Knight of Wands, which is the action of action. It is the Knight of action. It's the movement forward in the most action way you could think of. And, you know, the Knight of Wands is very passionate. So what you can do is move forward with all this moving forward energy with passion and heart. And you need to find that spark, the goal that is your spark, the thing at the end that you're aiming for. That it's like the carrot, whatever your carrot is, you need to find that. That's what you can do. In the near future, we have the Five of Cups. So it feels like with all this movement forward, you're going to be moving through some energies that are going to be kind of heavy, and they're going to be sad. You're going to be looking at them as you're going forward. They're going to be going by you, and you're going to be like, oh shoot, like, should I stop and help that guy? Or like, oh my gosh, should I, like, oh, like, my dog died. Like, I hope none of your dogs die. I hope I didn't just predict a dog dying. But like, just whatever, something like that was going to tug at your heart as you're moving forward, and is going to try to distract you from your movement forward. But I would say continue to move forward and move through those energies. And then in the outcome after all of that, we have movement. We have like the first steps, the Three of Wands. My dogs just all jumped at that noise you probably heard. So what we have is the movement forward. This is a little slower of a movement forward than, like, say, all of these knights and chariots in the chariot that you have. This is more saying, like, yes, you're moving forward, but the outcome of this week is that you're taking kind of the first steps of all this movement forward. It's sort of a first step card. So, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you this week. It's just 1 week, right? There'll be another one after that. I'm going to pull a 4 agreements card for you as extra advice to get through these energies this week for you. We have everyone is getting be impeccable with your word this week, or at least you fire signs. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Find that direction. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Cool. Awesome, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It super helps me. I'm a brand new channel. I will be growing. Please grow with me. Wouldn't that be fun? And let's see. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I have my email down below. Go ahead and email me. If you email me your phone number, I will call you, and then we can schedule to make a video, basically a video conference appointment for tarot. So, or other things. I also do Tibetan divination as well. I have a few Tibetan divination tools, not just one. There's like 3 or 4 of them. And I also do natal charts, Tibetan natal charts. So, thank you, Sagittarius. Have a great day. See you next week.